I'm really eager to dig into this SNAFU with you today. But before I do, I just wanted to tell you something because I was thinking about, we've known each other for 20-ish years, and we've collaborated very closely in many different ways over the years. And I've talked about you publicly in interviews a lot over the years, and I realized there's something that I kind of say when your name comes up in interviews frequently, but I don't know that I've ever said it directly to you. And I was like, I got to tell Mike this. I got to get on the record with Mike Schur and let you know that the character Andy Bernard on The Office never would have clicked for me without you.
Oh,
you were such an instrumental part of helping me find his voice and shaping who he became. And that whole process, all of our fun little huddle ups and just hard laughs and brainstorming sessions about who Andy Bernard could be and why Andy was funny or what made him funny. And it's just like one of my favorite memories of show business.
That's so kind of you to say. I mean, I will say that, you joined the show in season 3, and the plot was that, Jim had moved to a different office, and the office that happened to be chosen was in Stamford, Connecticut. And I grew up in West Hartford, Connecticut, which is maybe an hour and change north of Stamford. And I just instantly knew Andy. I grew up with Andy, a lot of Andys, and it was a very familiar character to me, the sort of preppy, like good time Charlie guy who went to a Ivy League school and just wanted to be liked and was just desperate for like, was maybe a little clumsy in the way that he went about it, but had a good soul and a good heart. And I just remember thinking the combination of that character description and you as an actor, I was like, oh, I know, I get this. I get this. I know exactly who this guy is. And I do have a lot of, as I'm sure you do, specific memories of like little moments of like figuring out the exact right little mannerism or sort of prepster, little turn of phrase or something that he would give. There was the episode where you all get drunk in the office, having to work late at night.
Oh yeah,
and start singing an Indigo Girls song off.
Closer to Fine.
Closer to
Great
Fine.
song.
And then Jim chimes in and you pop up and go, Tuna! Like so excited that he also knows all the lyrics to Closer to Fine. I mean, that was my childhood. That was exactly my childhood. It was like sitting around with my friends and listening to that album in particular.
That's really where I think our friendship forged. Like that's when I met you, was coming onto the Office set and just immediately, like you were one of that handful of people that put me at ease immediately. And
I'm so glad.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's awesome.
It was a good time. It was a very fun time in I think all of our lives. It felt like we were just in a very creative world with a bunch of creative, fun people, and our only job was to figure out what was the funniest thing that could have happened at any given moment.
That's exactly, our only job was to make each other laugh as hard as possible.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no better job.
No better job.